right, well, welcome everybody to Us Against the Gods. A couple things before we get started today. Someone wants to play a GMR game. I'd love to talk to them. All the campaigns are currently full, so we'd either be getting you on the wait list or into a one shot. But send me a message so we can get you involved. We also have the Patreon over at patreon.com/GMR. Go check that stuff out. We got tons of stuff over there, and we've got more coming. Got some really cool programs coming this year for that. With the YouTube channel, where we've got all the archives, GM tips, and the short clips. Go check that out. When you do watch that, do hit the thumbs up. It does help us out a ton. We also have new products on the website, being the Tiny Yet Smitey mugs and travel mugs. Go check those out. Pick one up for your altitudinally challenged friend, because remember, they may be tiny, but they be smitey. We also have a clip contest going on, where if you toss your clip or timestamp of your favorite Geomeric moments in the clip contest channel in Discord, you'll be automatically entered to win a prize at the end of the month. We're going to be doing that drawing in just a couple more days, but that's going to be for a hero shirt of your favorite Geomeric character. Just go ahead and toss that clip or timestamp in there in order to be entered to win. Let's go and get you guys started, because we've got lots to cover today, because we got an adventure going on. All right. Well, you guys are adventuring in the Fey realms. And most recently, you guys are in the thorny aspect of the Fey realms, having met with Yavia Bitterwood on your quest to liberate the Shintara Grove from the shadows and to reclaim it as the birthright of Twilight Skull. Left you guys standing before her as she's asked for a bit of a deal, a compromise, in order to allow you through the Bitterwood to Aschellion. We left you guys a bit of a homework in order to figure out whether you wanted to accept her deal, where you would proclaim that she was not the one who stole Covet, and has allowed her to return through the Bitterwood, or if you guys wanted to roam the Bitterwood until you changed your mind. Twilight threatened to cause her no end of heartache, and she was reticent to agree to that. So, as you guys stand here, she asks the question once again. Will you agree to my terms to declare to Queen Titania that I did not steal you away?
I have 2 more questions, and then I will give you your answer. And that is it. How many times did you change my path when I wandered through the gardens?
She smiles at you. Truly expect me to remember a number of times. Hey, your parents were encouraging of the fact that you should learn to fend for yourself, that you should face challenges and learn from them. As far as a number, I cannot give that to you, because any small deviation or large could count. So I cannot truthfully answer your question.
That
With a 11, she seems to be telling the truth that she can't answer the question.
just because Covet is that way as well.
Sure. The 24, it's not a fair question to her, because what you count as deviating your path or altering it may be different than what she considers deviating your path or altering it.
And that's totally fair to Covet. It was just one of those things of testing the waters before she asked the next question.
Yeah, because
Um,
if you count a little vine crossing your path, there's going to be lots and lots of them. If it's trees moving, that's a different thing. Or if it's the entire journey, depends on definition, and she can't answer the question.
And that is 100% fair. As a Fae would respond. So she nods, satisfied, and then she asks, "You said that you were not the one who changed my path the last time. Do you know who it was?"
I am not certain. I have suspicions, but I am not for sure. If I did know, I would have stopped them. After all, healing away a daughter of a court noble is not viewed as favorable. I have
It is
rumors and suspicions. That's all.
it is no secret that my family has probably created enemies in the past. I have my own suspicions of who could have potentially done it, but who do you think was most likely in your view?
Well, most likely is different than who I suspect did it.
I would like an answer to both.
Hmm. And if I give you the answer to both, will you agree to my terms?
I agree to tell the truth.
Hmm. He smiles at you. I suspect and believe that the person most likely to have altered your path would have been me. However, I didn't do it. I believe that Aode Moonvine may have done so.
Sorry, guys, I'm looking at my notes.
I don't think you guys have heard of Aode Moonvine yet.
She is the keeper of the Hanging Gardens.
Yes.
Why would she have something against me?
I didn't say she did. But does someone have to have something against you in order to act against you? No. I have nothing against you myself. I simply have a aim for my own ends. I don't consider you my enemy. I simply wish to use you to clear my name from suspicion. Aode may have done so for her own reason, manipulated by someone else. But the only person who would have deviated your path through the Bitterwood other than myself would have been her, as far as I know.
Okay, so with 18, what would she remember of Aode? She knows that she's the keeper of the Hanging Gardens. Anything else?
Sure. She's a semi-tall, 5'4", slender woman, green hair, wears vines and a green dress with a purple underlayment. She's attractive yet a bit dour. She's very well connected within the court. Tends to be quiet though. would not have been close friends with her, I don't think.
One more question for history, and I'm willing to roll it again. Would she have known of any connection between her family and her? And I mean specifically
Yes.
any specific meetings
Oh,
and things.
they would have been at many dinners and seen each other at court often. That's
Favorable light in her in her perspective or none?
um some, some not.
Okay. So political stuff. Gotcha.
Indeed. I think that's the best way to put it.
Okay, cool. I agree to tell the truth.
He smiles. I note your words, and I think it's interesting that you have agreed to tell the truth, but not about the specifics. No. Suppose that's the best I'm going to get out of you. Am I right?
I think that I will tell the truth of yeah. No, hold on. Double. I'm second guessing myself. Hold on. I will tell the truth.
That you are not.
I will tell the truth that I do not know the involvement of who dealt with the disappearance. I will tell the truth that Twilight was sent to find me. He found me. We traveled across the material planes to be able to make it back to the Fey realms. He returned me to the he escorted me and my group to the vines, in which you will escort us, Twilight, the group, and myself to Aschellion, and return us to Aschellion, where he will return me to my parents.
And will you tell the truth? You have no reason to blame me for your way.
To my knowledge, I will tell the truth.
I get a persuasion check. The
15?
15. She smiles. That's acceptable. Well. Now that we're agreed, you're far too filthy at the moment to be ready to visit Aschellion. You'd be persecuted and thrown away before you entered. It's time for you to get a bit of a bath, and then I will escort you through the Bitterwood to the Prism Gates, where we will meet with the guards. It's time for you to don your finery and prepare for Aschellion. Here's a pool of clear water. You'll excuse the thorns and vine. but they will not harm you. You have my word. For as long as you are here, caring for Aschellion. And she's going to have the plants reclaim her for the moment. And you guys are going to be left here in the Bitterwood. But a pool of clear water appears. Some bare rocks are exposed by the plants. And a bathing area forms. You guys
Can I check the water?
Sure. How would you like to check the water? What exactly are we doing?
I'm not sure if that would be
What are you checking for?
if there's any magical properties of the water or something that may or may not be within it that
roll an
is
insight.
altering.
Yep.
You said insight?
Yeah, you're just looking for anything out of the ordinary, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
But with a 15, the water is water. However, it is fey water, and you see that it is bright and clear. It looks like it's going to be refreshing and magical. You will see that there are creatures in the water, but they don't seem malevolent at all.
Okay.
There's a couple koi, and you will see the ripples of a couple of naiads swimming in the water.
Checks out.
Winkle goes over to the water,
Sure.
stares down, and you hear him softly going, "Here, fishy, fishy, fishy."
Because
Ayla, it may be time for you to take that band off and on again.
because I'm a huge fan of a certain TV show involving a pair of characters, I need an animal handling check from Winkle. With a 12, a fish does not jump out of the water and into your hands. You are not powerful as Ernie.
Oh man!
But this area has been designated by Yavia Bitterwood as your bathing area to prepare for Aschellion. Twilight, you grew up in the Fey Realms. How long has it been since your last Naiad-assisted bathing?
Are we talking material plane years or Fey realm years?
Material plane years.
20?
20 years since your last Naiad-assisted bathing. Do you look back on it with a favorable light? I love the fact that there are hands on hips right now.
Oh no, I'm waiting. No, I'm waiting for responses from in chat from Islar and Ayla.
Understood.
That's all.
Considering that those are pre-covet years,
Yeah.
I hear nothing. I know nothing.
I would say that those were favorable memories.
Favorable memories, understood. Seeing that there are naiads within the water now, swimming around, and you know that they have a tendency to be playful, for lack of a better term, are you excited for your bathing before Aschellion?
When in the Fey realms.
Understood. Covet, would you think twice about the naiad bathing? You've been to many a girls' night in court, I presume.
Yeah, she wouldn't, honestly, she wouldn't think, she'd think a little bit on it, but then she'd be like, I'm not in the material plane. I'm in the Fey realms. I'm in the Fey realms. I'm in the Fey realms. He's loyal to me. We're good. We're good. We're good. And let it go.
Well, the naiads will rise from the water, made of water. They're exceedingly feminine in fluid forms, curvaceous in just the right ways. Do you guys decide to take a bath as they begin giggling and babbling like a brook? In fact, one of their names may be Brooke. Winkle, you've heard tell of naiad baths. Are you going to be participating?
Oh, Bwinkle, in his firm intellect, stands up, looks around, and yells, "Cannonball!"
as you jump into the water, the naiads will laugh and begin to frolic with you.
That headband can only fix so much.
Oh, you're just mad that he thought of it before you did.
No, I realize that it only fixes intelligence and not wisdom.
As the moose enters the water, the antlers catch the surface and a massive spray goes outwards as the cannonball will soak all of you.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I was planning on changing clothes anyway.
Will we be able to fix the outfits?
Of course.
I can do some of it. I won't be able to do as much as your photo showed because I just don't have the time.
Well, I mean, with all of us working together, I think it'd be okay.
Well, I definitely can get the sleeves done. And if you have a headpiece already that has some lights on it, I can definitely get that fixed as well.
Yeah, I mean, we're piecemealing what we have and stuff like that. So yes, that sort of thing. I mean,
Let me go change my bathe and change my dress first, and then I will. Uh, if you will get the dragon scales out, or
Yeah, I was probably doing some of the other work.
yeah, I can be working on twilights while y'all bathe.
Cool.
and
Yeah,
I can help out as well.
Awesome. Is Eowyn going to be participating in the naiad bath? Eowyn?
When is hesitant, but he was on the bed in front of the court, so yes.
Okay. I don't think Eowyn's ever had a naiad bath or bathing before. The rest of you have. I know Aslarin has, for certain. Now, the
they
fun part is the five of you are in on this prior to Eowyn getting in. You remember that naiads have a tendency to clean everything. And the wet willy is a tradition for the cleansing. You have to get that naiad tongue in your ear in order to make sure it's all clean. The naiad kiss is a refreshing water pick experience in your mouth.
It
Alicia said that before I made the comment that I was going to make.
And I'm glad.
Which was?
Did anybody say bidet?
Did anyone save the day? I'm sure someone has saved the day.
No, I said bidet.
Oh, bidet. Oh, I'm sure someone has the bidet experience here.
Well, I was just thinking it's a good way to get rid of earwax issues.
Indeed so.
But what I'm saying is that I was getting ready to make the comment, and then you made the comment of Naiad kiss. It's like, yeah, I'm not putting that out there in any shape, form, or fashion.
What's the difference there, Twilight? It's a friendly touch.
It's a little refreshing.
I'm just gonna stay quiet and remind myself to go for the better good.
Probably a good idea.
And the moose is still in the water.
Yeah. So the Naiad's touch is cooler than the surrounding water, as you guys will be scrubbed clean by the Naiads. And they will make sure that they are exceedingly thorough. Does anyone resist this, or do you guys want to give in to a bit of good time and refreshment? As we have a bit of a beach episode, we're going to obfuscate the visuals by having them all happen underwater. Reflection of the bitter wood distracts from any of the naughty bits from being seen. Islaren, it has been a very long time since you had a refreshing clean water bath.
Yeah, Soren is gonna just take some time to relax.
As a question, when Islaren comes out of the water, does she pull the Little Mermaid hair flip?
But I think just as a natural reflex, yes, absolutely.
Understood. She's not even trying. It's just a normal thing for her.
It's just how her hair prefers to move.
Indeed. As we catch the silhouette against the moon, the rest of you guys can get refreshed, as the Naiads will be very intimate with all of you. This isn't necessarily sex, this is just playfulness and thorough cleaning, but intensely personal.
It's washing off the forests.
Indeed. The light tickling touch, Twilight, is... That's a question. That's a question. Do you stay close to Covet during this?
Of course.
Understood. As the swirling Naiads go between and push the two of you together repeatedly, there may be a bit of extra action there. Same with Bwinkle and Ayla. And the Naiads, not knowing better, are going to try to match Islarn and Aowen.
Which I will casually try to redirect their attention,
Okay?
not necessarily calling attention to it.
Awesome. As you redirect their attention towards you, or how are we doing this?
That's a good question.
Do you focus more on the Naiads as opposed to Aowen? Is that what you're doing?
I think so. I think anytime they try to push me and Eowyn together, like I know, like I'll probably like try to splash one of them or like try to distract them with some other type of game.
Sure. Awesome. So as you play with Naiads, Aowen, I presume, are you steaming over there, Mr. Pyromancer?
What do you mean by steaming?
Well, you're usually a bit of a hot person. Are you sitting in the cool water with steam surrounding you as the naiads gently clean you? Or are you frolicking?
Just be sitting there.
Just sitting there stoically as the naiads will cleanse you very patiently and playfully, as if cleaning a log. Your hair will be bedraggled and then styled into 47 different shapes while you are there. But over the span of 30 minutes, you guys will get clean. As we have what amounts to a beach episode.
Without the beach.
It's a beach, it's just not sandy. Wow. Covet. Damn.
Sorry, not sorry.
Right. Sure you are.
Sorry, not sorry.
You guys get wet and wild, with the exception of Eowyn, who the naiads, after the rest of you get out, will spend extra time on trying to get him to crack his stoic demeanor.
That's hot.
Aren't you married?
I'm talking about the sea. I mean, that just looks like that's a hot environment over there.
What are you thinking about, Eowyn?
What are you thinking about?
You started it.
I'm ending it.
So, Eowyn,
Party pooper.
they will at one point begin blowing bubbles all around you, and the formerly still pool will begin to froth like a jacuzzi. Are you going to stay in for this?
No, at this point, I'm just gonna get out and participate in this.
As you get out of the water, the naiads will come up to the edge of the water, and the 6 of them are going to put their elbows over the bank of the water and just look at you as you leave, admiring the silhouetted, where we can't see any of the details, but all we see is from the below the knees down as you walk away, and the naiads behind you.
These ultimately going after married men, I swear.
They just go after anyone who gets in the water. They don't care about married, unmarried. It's bodies in the water that they care about. It's not morality for them, it's fun. A full moon. As a full moon attracts their attention, they will watch with glee and giggles as you guys can begin getting dressed once again. The naiads will continue to play without you guys, writing a bit of a show as they leap around in the pool. It's beautiful and graceful. It's a combination of waterfalls and synchronized swimming. A couple of them will run out of the pool, climbing up into the side trees and onto the bare rocks, and in synchronized styles, dive in without a splash. They put on a show for each of you. It's fun and graceful. It's one of those beautiful things that we haven't seen in a very long time for anyone who's native to the Fey Realms. Covet gives it a score of 10, to which the naiads will rise and curtsy. And as they end their curtsy, they splash back down into the water instead of rising back up. It's a curtsy into a splash. As the show ends, you are left here, each of you, preparing to get dressed in your finery. You know that Aschellion lies ahead. Are there any preparations you'd like to make for going to Aschellion and having Yavium Bitterwood escort you there?
The final leather working on the outfit for Covet and I.
Very well.
Just making sure everything's set and ready to go with our outfits that we've created in a very short amount of time, but we can do it as a team.
Cool. Let's get your sleight of hand checks, please.
Or leather working tools.
Leather working tools if you have them. It's a 31, sir. At least
I have
Twilight's going to look
sewing.
good.
I have sewing things.
Twilight's going to look good for sure. Ayla?
I have sewing things.
Yeah, let's get your sewing kit going.
I can find it. Uh-oh, I don't have them with me.
If you don't have your sewing kit with you,
No, I've got the cook's utensils, but not the sewing kit.
well, Twilight's leatherworking tools will help with this. Twilight, can I
Okay.
get a second roll
Yep, absolutely.
for the little lady's dress? All good. Twilight, your skills at dressmaking aren't as good as your suit. It'll work, and it flows.
Actually, I want to burn my heroic inspiration and try that again.
Of course.
Can I help him? No, I'm not I don't need help. I don't
With
need
the
to help him. He's good.
25, you make a beautiful dress for your bride. You believe this will fit in perfectly within the Fey courts? How about the rest of you? What are you guys wearing? We'll go down the order here. It's Lauren. What are you wearing?
Let me check which outfits I have.
Okay. Ayla, how about you?
I have my noble clothes that I wore to is Lauren's wedding,
Okay,
and
those
so
will do
that's what I'm
nicely.
going to wear.
Very well. You lay them out. Awesome.
Right.
Winkle, how about you, sir?
Well, I decided that my loincloth is not going to hang very well there. So I've decided to put on my Royal Moose Guard uniform.
Very well. Twilight, you have been granted inspiration. People want you to succeed, sir.
Nice, thank you.
All right. Eowyn, how about you? What are you wearing?
Well, all the fancy clothing I have on me is what I wore to Isnorn's wedding as well, so I guess just that.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to get that real quick. Sec. Right. Getting an image set for you guys because I've been provided an image of what Twilight and Covet are wearing. I didn't put that on the screen here. Moment. Miss Lauren, what are you wearing? Did you decide?
I think most of the time when I've gone to a new place and been and introduce myself for the first time. I've done so wearing my armor. So I'm going to ask Covenant Twilight if that is any kind of faux pas, or if not, that's what I'll wear.
Okay.
So, and because I can't think of a better way to describe this, I will use pop culture and think capital representation of Hunger Games. So overly flamboyant and over the top. So if your armor is overly flamboyant and over the top, then absolutely.
But if you still want to wear your armor, that's really cool. But Ayla and I could do your hair like what we did for your wedding to make it, you know, a little bit more over the top.
It works. I think even the only alternative I think I have right now is the blue dress from Shadow Shaddai, and Islaren doesn't tend to wear very much that's over the top. So I think that sounds like a good plan then. I'll
Okay.
stick with the armor.
So you almost need, in the words of Robin Williams from Good Morning Vietnam, you need Cretan camouflage. You need to stand out. You need to clash.
I think the armor will do
So I
it.
should polish. So I should polish the armor so that it shines extra bright.
Yep, I would say that.
If it could actually sparkle on its own, it would be perfect.
You need to be bright, darling. And
Twilight, you just
Twilight
destroyed your son.
All right. Well, Twilight and Covet get dressed up in fancy crystal dragon clothing and armor, as they do up their finery to look as fey as they can.
You ready to meet the in-laws, babe?
You just had to put that out there, didn't you?
Winkle turns over and looks at Twilight and says, "Oh, you're so pretty."
When you need to make a statement, you need to glisten. Sparkle. And glow.
Not wrong.
I do like it. It looks good though.
You need to shine bright like a diamond.
Good score. Good score.
So, as you guys get ready to go, is there any other preparation you'd like to do other than getting gussied up?
Just a reminder to everyone, we are going to the court of Aschellion. You're under guard. Watch what you say. Yet, be yourself and know how to play the game.
And
I
killing
am
people
gonna
are
drag.
slight.
I'm gonna drag the moose to one side and say, "I'm sorry I was so fussy when I first got caught up with you after the escapade in the thing in the cave, but I was just so frightened. So will you forgive me?"
And there is never anything to forgive. And he pats her nicely on the head.
On the head?
Well,
On the head.
seeing it's how he's 2 feet taller than I am. I guess he can. But can't I have a hug instead?
I don't want to mess up your pretty dress, but how about a nice little hug?
Okay.
And he bends over and gives a little hug and then pats her on the butt.
I can't win, can I?
I think you just did.
Winkle starts walking away, going, "No killing anybody. No killing anybody."
Well, maybe a little killing.
Thank you, Twilight.
All right. Well, after another hour of sitting here prepared, Yavia will return. Are each of you ready to go? As the trees part, they reveal her also refreshed and ready to go.
I believe we are.
Excellent.
It is we are capable of being.
Then let us depart and go to the prism gates of Aschellion. The Bitterwood will open before you guys and will allow you access. As you guys walk along, Yavia's silent, graceful as a shadow. Can't even tell if she's really walking or if she's gliding across the forest floor. The weather is cool. You're not going to sweat today. It's a nice stroll through what would otherwise be deadly territory. You look to each side and you see 14-inch long thorns on vines that are parting for you. See creatures watching as you pass, as the emissaries of the material planes pass through the Bitterwood. You guys will find your way finally to a large thorn wall. As you approach it, Yavia smiles at each of you. This is your last chance to stop. Beyond here lies Aschellion and all the political processes involved. You are not prepared. They will consume you. If you are, perhaps you can consume them. Are you ready?
Oh, she hot.
I like her outfit.
And so not even lying about that. That is a hot outfit. Holy smoke.
She prepared herself for Aschellion.
Covet looks at the rest of the group and says, "We're ready."
Very well. With a final wave of her hand, the end of the Bitterwood opens and reveals a sight that causes all of you to require a wisdom saving throw. Rainbows and flashing lights nearly overwhelm your senses. A wisdom saving throw of a DC 15. Winkle, you will be dazzled.
Standing next to the Slarin, he's dazzled.
Oh, I guess not.
So we all get a +5, right? Is
Yep.
Lauren? Am I wrong?
Yeah, +5.
Understood.
God, I love that aura.
As the aura of protection
Same.
washes over you, Aschellion stands tall in the distance as the prison gates open before you. End of the Bitterwood. Yavia looks at each of you in turn. Welcome to Aschellion, home of Queen Titania of the Fae, ruler of the Fae realms. May her reign continue for all time. Will you walk with me?
I almost want to do this so freaking hard. You know what? I am. Twilight's voice booms across all of Aschellion. And he yells out his voice 3 times as loud. Courtesy of, what was her name again? Is it Navia?
No,
Yavia.
Yavia.
Thanks to Yavia and her escort across the Bitterwood. Aschellion, Twilight's Call and his bride, Covet Von Sin, have returned.
And
We'll
all
hear
you
trumpets come from the city. Yavia looks at you. That was well done. A little bit forward, but I like it. Perhaps we've given a bit of surprise to those who are set in their ways. She waves her hand, and instead of following the trail on the banks of this river, she casts Water Walk on all of you and begins walking straight up the river towards the city.
okay, that's low-key cool. I'm just saying.
As all of you can walk with your reflections dancing across the rainbow lights in the water, you realize this is how it's done. Fashion, lights, and for lack of a better term, we will quote the great philosopher Megamind, presentation.
And there will be a minor illusion behind both Twilight and Covet of lights that will be shining off of their dazzling clothes.
Very well. Oh, as you guys make your way along, it's a beautiful sight. You're going to see fairies and pixies, naiads swimming around you, but keeping their distance, dryads and centaurs, all sorts of fey creatures. There's even a couple werewolves off to the sides who come out to gape and gawk at you. It's a procession of the ages as the daughter of Aschellion arrives.
Hold up. Did I just hear that right? What?
A missing daughter of Aschellion arrives. What? You thought that you weren't important here?
She grew up thinking that, that's for sure.
That's unfortunate.
Not necessarily. Maybe her parents were trying to teach her humility. Wait a minute. We're talking about Covet, right?
You are so freaking mean.
Yes, I know. None
For
of
those
us.
that are new, for those that are new to watching us, Ayla in real life is my mom.
It's like when I walk up to my wife and I tell her that her husband is super hot. Humble brags are fun.
Absolutely.
And just remember, your GM is amazing. You should always tell them so.
My GM is absolutely amazing.
I was taught not to lie.
He's
However,
still
he is.
upset
He
about
is.
being killed.
Fun.
What, are you trying to get even for being killed?
Well, y'all were coming up with recipes for moose burgers. Come on.
Just a bit of extra bacon in there makes it good.
Did you learn your lesson though?
Bacon is good on everything.
That's all that matters.
Just for the record, I actually have moose burgers in my freezer right now. I need to cook them.
Yeah, we can actually get them from our local butcher too. So, yep.
All right. Well, as you guys make your way forward, it's a bit of a stroll and a bit of a parade as you guys head forwards. It's a delightful walk that eventually leads to the base of a waterfall. Yavia does not stop and instead begins to walk perpendicular to the water, going straight up. As the water
Winkle.
falls below her, she gestures for each of you to follow.
Winkle turns to Ayla and goes, "You know, we're not supposed to be able to do that."
We follow.
And Winkle's going to say, Ayla's going to turn to Winkle and say, "You're from the Fey realm. Why would you think this is impossible? I hadn't seen much over here that wasn't possible. I mean, talking trees, talking vines, talking bushes, talking animals, spores that can think. I mean, please."
And Winkle goes, "Yes, dear."
That's the right answer. As you guys begin walking up the waterfall like an MC Escher painting, you guys can walk up sideways, being applauded by the people below you until you come up to the top, where you see ahead of you a walkway that Yavia will guide you towards. That on this as well. As you guys have come to the Silver Bow Promenade, he gestures. It is this way towards the palace. This is where your path would have deviated long ago, Covet. Remember this. To stroll here often.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a history check. If I did, yeah, 23, yeah.
It's going to give you deja vu standing here. And
Gonna give you deja vu all over again.
yeah. Are you going to take a moment to recollect here?
I am actually, and she's going to remember, the different the different walks that she took, thinking of the different, looking at Yavia and then how her path could have changed. But then she specifically thinks on the last time that her path was messed with, and to bring her to where she is now. And she thinks really long and hard about the smallest detail. Is there anything in that recollection now that she's here that would stand out a little bit more than it normally would have?
You look at it, and it's like looking back at a park that you visited as a child and now have gone back, and you can see why you appreciated such a beautiful place as a kid. You remember hiding behind the various trees. The reminiscing is strong here. It's home, almost. These are your stomping grounds. You remember the small adventures you had amongst the trees, and a slight smile will crawl involuntarily across your face as this is pleasant. You recall how, on occasion, you'd get a little lost. You'd have been turned around and gotten a little dismayed at the fact that you lost the path due to a distraction or a butterfly, but then find the path once again. Looking at it now, you realize Yavia's influence was strong here as well at that time. You never got lost for long, an hour, maybe two, but you always found your way back home. This is where Yavia used to alter your path, playfully teaching you lessons about survival and self-reliance.
Interesting. So I took the path enough where she would know exactly where to find me every time. She kind of shakes out of that and she stands she straightens her spine, pulls her shoulders back a little bit, stands that of a noble, and just takes a breath and looks at Twilight and says, I think it's time.
Of course. They're not prepared for us.
I don't know if my parents know what they put me through or how much I have grown in their eyes, but
You've achieved everything they ever wanted.
have I though? As she taps, as she has um the mask of MKL on her hip, and she breathes a little bit deeper, and she looks at the group and says, I am home. I guess it's time to give them a show.
Let the games begin.
Walking down the path towards you, you see someone who looks familiar of it, but you can't quite place her. After all, it's been years, and she looks slightly different. She's beautiful as her fairy wings are retracted mostly. Her stellar dress shimmers in the rainbow lights. She sparkles like a absolute Christmas ornament, glittering and flowing as she runs towards you gleefully. Love it, darling! Is that you? And you will remember the voice of Spectra Starsparkle.
Okay, so here we go.
Of course. Safely returned as promised.
Taking an alert stance behind Covet.
What does she remember? I remember that we didn't necessarily leave on the best of terms, but I don't remember what, GM.
So you did not leave on the best of terms, but you were friends, playmates. We would say as far as friends in shenanigans, co-conspirators of the court, and pranksters galore. She's
Probably why I've got some people that don't like me too much. Gotcha.
she's probably the one who you would have trusted to redecorate a cake with and not turn you in.
So with that knowledge right there, she will look at Spectra and go, Spectra?
She runs
It's
up and
been
just, without decorum, just gives you a big hug. She leaps into your arms. She's a full 6 inches shorter than you. And she wraps her legs around you with her dress trailing behind. Come in your home. We're in for a great time. Are you okay? He looks at Yavia, very concerned that you're traveling with Yavia.
I'm actually fine. I'm fantastic even.
Really? Yavia's going to just smile, a smile that may throw daggers at this woman, as she's been both insulted and thanked at the same time. Yavia's taken this display of affection and disdain in stride. She expects this behavior from everyone here.
Kevin looks at Spectra and says, the truth will be revealed soon. I
Grabs
just
your hand.
need
Really? Oh dear. We are in for such a wonderful time. It's going to be so good to have you in here. The court's been so dour without you. It's hard to pull off any type of pranks without you. Come on, let's go. And she's going to start
hold
pulling you
on.
along.
I want you to meet someone very special.
Oh?
While I was gone, I got married.
Oh. 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 Really?
Yes.
She
And
looks over at Winkle. He's big.
that's not my husband. My husband is here. And she
Oh.
takes Twilight's hand
She
and
whispers,
she says,
he's not as big.
no, but I will say that it's perfect, and he's perfect in every way that counts. And
She whispers into
but
your ear, and I'm not going to tell you what she said.
that's perfect. I love that so much. She laughs and she's like, let's just say he's dark and mysterious, and it's so much fun.
Oh, I like dark and mysterious. And she does the whole little floppy hand wave.
This is Twilight's call.
Oh, that is a dark name. You always did like the bad boys, didn't you, Covet?
What can I say?
So dark and brooding.
My pleasure.
Oh, as she gets a shrill down her spine. Really? Oh, dear. If only I swung that way. Such a shame. I could never get tied down to any specific person, you understand, Covet. I find that commitment is the bane of fun.
It depends.
You need a new definition of fun.
It's fun when they get involved.
I'm sure. Well, maybe we can get him involved later. And
She
you know
looks
what
at
she's
Twilight.
insinuating?
Oh, I know exactly what she's insinuating. She looks at Twilight and she's just like, we just met. You only just met him. And I know. But girl, we've
No
got
butts.
to get
No
him
butts
some
except for
time.
his. Is he's good? Yeah, I figured as much. That sigh tells me everything I need to know. And who are the rest of your friends? Oh my goodness, you're gorgeous. She looks at Aowen.
This is Aowen. He's from the material plane. He's part
Really?
of he's part
How
of the group.
exotic. She leaves Covet and goes over to Aowen.
And Mary.
You're a Morty.
I guess.
Oh, delightful. She comes up to just above your waist and she's looking up at you with adoring eyes. You're so tall.
Covet leans over to Twilight. Well, I'm tall compared to her.
She heard you and is ignoring you on purpose. I may be tiny, but I be smighty.
I know, and don't I use that phrase all the time, guys?
Did you steal that from me?
Of course
Yes.
I did.
Wow. Your armor's hot to the touch. Is it just the armor? Is it you?
I think it's just an armor.
Oh, well, that's handy. One wouldn't want to burn themselves when getting personal. So what's your name, Potty?
Um, Maybe you should go back to reuniting with Covet.
Oh, you're the shy one. Oh, nice to make your acquaintance. My name's Spectra Starsparkle. I'm the Pathlighter of 1,000 Doors. They gave me the title, Covet, you know?
That's amazing. How did that happen? There's got to be a story.
She smiles. Oh, there is. It involves 1,000 doors in 1 week. Covet,
Quite the achievement.
Covet, you know what happened.
Oh, yeah.
You may have been around during that time. After all, college is an experiencing time.
So,
Thank you for laughing at that, Boykle.
so, you got named after that?
Oh, achievements are one thing. Knowing people is another.
Bleach is a thing.
He smiles. You know, sometimes knowing people in the biblical sense is better than others.
Yeah, this is why she was my bestie right here. Those snarky comments, I love it.
So, what are you doing in town?
Let me introduce you to the rest of my friends, and then
Oh, yes.
I'll tell you.
I'd love to meet Big, Tall, and Chocolate.
Well, Big Tall and Chocolate here belongs to Short, Cute, and can skewer you in 25 million different ways.
Fry
So,
and basted.
You have
yeah, so
two, Covet?
I no, this is Ayla. And she
Oh,
points to the one that can skewer
oh,
her.
you're tall too. Oh, nice to meet you, Ayla. He belongs
And
to you. Oh, you're such a
Well,
lucky woman.
we're married.
Oh, such a shame. But congratulations.
Thank you very much.
She locked you
and
down
this
twice.
yeah, there's a whole bunch of stories with that one. And
3 times?
and her husband's name is Bwinkle, the tall glass of
Mr. Todd.
chocolate.
The
So
tall
the
glass of chocolate
Bahamas?
milk.
Raging of the Plains?
Oh,
Yeah.
he's one of those barbarians.
Yeah,
I
housebroken
laugh.
recently.
Watch it, Twilight.
She looks up at you, Boykle. I'm not sure if I can shake your hand. Are you capable of that?
I bow, hold my hand out, and let her put her hand in mine.
She does so.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
He talks. Oh my goodness. And his voice is so deep. You're a lucky woman.
Thank you very much. I think so.
She's going to lean over to you, Ayla. Does he rumble?
Oh, yes, he does.
She smiles. You're so lucky. I heard a rumor, and you can tell me if this is true or not. But is it true that the Musatars can clean their own ears with their tongues?
As I look at her and lick my whole muzzle.
She's going to turn a bit red. Oh my. Aren't you a lucky woman? Do you like sharing?
Not in that respect.
Your daughter.
Not in that respect.
Oh, such a shame. Well, if you ever want to loan him out, I'd love to give him a test drive.
I will keep that in mind.
Of course. Sometimes, remember, it's okay to have a little bit of cream in your chocolate milk.
She's looking for 2,000.
Ah, and you, wow, aren't you exotic? As she turns to the Triton.
This is my friend Islaren.
We've met.
Gorgeous. Have met, haven't we? A pleasure. Are you doing well?
A manner of speaking.
Well, that's very formal. But
Are you avoiding the likes of those you associated with in the material realm?
no, not avoiding. Just making sure that I don't get involved in their politics. Are you doing well?
Oh, Shiza. Yeah, right. Ha ha! Going back and look at notes.
Are you doing well, Lauren?
I would say so,
I'm glad.
despite all circumstances.
Well, it was a delight to see you all again. Especially you.
Spectra,
She looks at you, Twilight. What?
did you find Phoebe?
No, I didn't. He's missing still. Got a problem.
What kind of problem?
That's a discussion for another day. He looks at Yavia. I don't think we should discuss
should.
that now.
However, I think we should have that discussion.
Oh, of course.
We will have that.
We have much to talk about.
For sure.
You'll excuse me. I have places to be. And I have to see. Be good, all of you. And she's going to flit away as she found the moment uncomfortable now.
Because she used to hang out on my shoulder.
Yep.
Before I destroyed, Drake. I wonder if
Uh-huh.
that's going to come back and bite me here.
Possible. Yavia looks at all of you. You know that creature.
I know that creature, or knew that creature.
And she, we've crossed paths a time or two as well.
On the material planes.
Yes, she didn't remember me, but yeah, we have.
Well, all of you are in vastly different outfits and far cleaner than you were the last time she saw you guys on the molten fields of Ostrea.
That might be a good thing.
And she was under the influence of Drake.
Yep.
Drake crystal glow.
So,
Shall we continue, Yavia?
of course, she begins walking. So, what is your plan?
That is a very broad question. Specifics, as you would request.
You wish to reclaim the Shintara Grove and have made your way here to Aschellion. You obviously have friends here. How do you intend to achieve your goals? Because I don't believe you intend to boldly go up to Queen Titania and say, "Give me my land back and give me the armies I need for it." I don't think you're that fool.
Oh, we've already made contact with Bright Groves. We've already made allies with the Musatars. We've already established multiple friends across the Fey realms. And I remember my friends.
Oh. Seems
We
like you
also
have a lot of connection.
Are you one of them?
Doesn't answer that yet. And she walks silently for a bit, letting you guys ask another question.
And so here at the court, we look to reestablish my beautiful bride with her parents, as well as look up multiple other acquaintances and friends to continue to amass forces to remove the current occupant of my family's lands, and then restore that which was tainted, restore the balance, and reward those that stood with us.
Gives a slight nod. It's a reasonable plan. I hope you're able to implement it. May I offer you a free word of advice?
Nothing is free within the Fey realms.
This is. You may take it or discard it at will. When dealing with Titania, remember that she is all-powerful here. Her will bends reality. Just be cautious what we say and how we say it. For making her wroth can result in horrible, horrible situations. As she traces her finger along the beautiful railing here, sometimes the punishment is not worth bending her. Realize she's speaking from personal experience.
and Covet just will see that in herself, and will look at her and honestly ask, well, not ask, but more of say, much must have been taken from you to state something so plainly and meaningfully.
It's been many years since I came back to Aschellion. I argue that I was not responsible for your disappearance. Arguing with the Queen banished me. I am here from exile with you as my prize, proving my innocence. The only reason I was able to pass the prism gates. I swore that I would find you, and when you returned, I would be allowed access once again. I have not been here in many years.
With that, she heard that phrasing then that she used. And she looks at Twilight and then looks at her and asks point blank, Was it you that sent Twilight to find me? Was it my parents? Who sent Twilight to find me?
She looks at you, and with a very serene yet stern expression, sent is a strong word. I did not send him to find you. But if the paths opened where they usually would not have, I can't deny a little bit of assistance here and there. I was unable to directly guide him to you. I fought against whatever forces away. Consider me an ally, if you will. Not a
Say
friend.
that one more time. I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Consider me an ally, if you will, if not a friend.
So, and she's just trying to put puzzle pieces together and that sort of thing. And she's actually going to show a little bit of, she looks around and is it just our group and Yavia?
No one else is within 100 feet.
And okay, so she looks at Yavia and she was like, I was under the impression that MKL sent Twilight. Did you work with him?
She scoffs a little. The god of death, the god who holds souls in the afterlife. His powers here are limited. The Fey realms are ruled by the Archfey. The gods have nearly no power here. They reach across realities in order to influence things that they can. But they are not worshipped here. Their power is limited. If your husband was sent by the god, was not in a authoritative way where the god controlled things here.
Sorry, player light bulb. Player light bulb. Player light bulb.
Can I say?
So theoretically, if a god wanted to have a foothold and have more power, something would need to be in their name, correct? And you see Covet this rage begin to boil. Only those who really, really know her. And she is pissed because she's there and she's standing there and she is Twilight could probably tell, but she is vibrating because she is so angry.
Not in a good way.
No.
Well, maybe he thinks it's a
doesn't
good
tell.
way.
Yeah, you just think it's a good way. And she realizes
Twilight's distracted by a butterfly.
It's a beautiful one. Rainbows and streamers coming off of it. Sparkling pixie dust follows behind it.
And then the whiskers twitches.
so in Covet's brain, it's like all the puzzle pieces are sliding into place and what she was there for and all of these things, which explains, the contract and the verbiage that Leslie gave her and all these things. And she looks at the mask and she is furious. And she looks at Twilight, she looks at Yavia, and she says, I think we have a name to clear. And she stands taller, as tall as she possibly can, looking as powerful as she can. And when she takes that first step, the baneful Ashwood spire clicks the ground at the same time she does, at the same time as her foot does, and it just kind of reverberates. She's not activating it, it's just a larger sound.
What are you thinking, love?
I think I'm done being a chess piece. Done being a pawn.
Care to bring the rest of us up to speed?
She stops and turns quickly and looks at Twilight and said, MKL has played us for fools. MKL wants power here and wants Shantara Grove to be claimed in MKL's name. So they can have more power.
Was never going to be claimed in MKO's name.
That was my original charge when I was given oh my gosh, the name just left me. Shadow, the dagger.
Mhm.
But I gave the dagger back. But I still have the mask.
My working with MKL was always a means to an end. I was never going to claim the grove in MKO's name.
I'm done being someone's pawn.
Yavia looks at you. You're all pawns in someone's game.
But she realizes in that moment that yes, even though Leslie herself is the chosen of MKL, she has made a point not to die. So it doesn't tip the balance in one way or another. She understands Leslie and her choices now. And understands Leslie on such a deep level.
Means to an end.
Exactly. And that is the lesson that Leslie has been trying to teach me.
Which has always been my approach, and is why I I've never been pious.
So she sees the mask as a totally different thing now that she holds, that's sitting on her hip. It is just to give her an advantage now, and that is it.
Purely a tool.
And with that, she realizes just how much she has been played the fool. And she says, never again.
How does Awen feel about this revelation that the situation has been shifted?
He isn't sure how to feel about it yet.
Okay.
It's kind of conflicting in a way.
Of course. Slaren, with this reveal that Covet has figured out, what do you think about the situation?
Lauren has never been as well versed in the finer points of the theology of MKL, but all these pieces fitting together makes a lot of sense. And she'll give Covet a sympathetic look, a nod of, want to talk about it, I'll be there. But otherwise, just curious to see what path Covet and Twilight will take.
Okay.
I think that's a conversation that she and Twilight are going to have in the very near future.
Cool. Ayla, how about you?
Ayla's just kind of standing there and she's remembering what occurred when they went to her home. And she steps forward and she puts her hand on Covet's shoulder and says, I know how it feels to find out that you've been used. I'm sorry you've had to go through this, but at least, like me, you can see clearly what's going on now, and you can make decisions from this. And remember, if you just need to talk, I'm always here.
Covet nods.
Winkle, how do you feel about all this situation?
Winkle turns to Ayla and says, Ayla, can you make some of that popcorn with the chocolate and the peanuts and everything? Because this is going to be real interesting. I'm going to sit back and watch.
What, Moose Munch?
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
do it right now, sweetheart, but I will give you some when the opportunity arrives.
But this is going to be fun to watch Covet.
Yeah.
Covet, if you need anything, just call on the moose. I'll try to stay alive this time.
She
And
smiles.
Ayla turns and pokes him in the shoulder.
I was only mostly dead.
Too brave.
Oh. Gavi is going to begin walking again. So, do you wish to go directly to the palace? Or do you prefer to find quarters and lodging?
What time is it now, GM?
It's hard to tell. It's always daytime here. Except for when Queen Titania decides to go to bed, at which point then it changes to night. This is not a time cycle. This is a mood cycle.
Lovely.
Well, I
So
think we head to the capital. We've made our announcement. We've made our proclamation. I think we have to make our way to the court.
that may be true. And I think we definitely need to do that. But putting off meeting my parents is not going to help your cause.
I think that all is at the exact same time.
Yavia, my parents, you said, had retired, or I had heard rumors that they had retired. Is that a possibility?
She's going to sigh. I'm uncertain. As a possibility, of course. But I'm not for sure.
I guess then we had better head towards the court. And since time is Titania's whim, I guess we better. And she looks and she's making sure like there's no rain. She's happy. She's like all the things.
It's rainbows and fairies and pixies, etc. at the moment.
So she seems pretty happy.
Then let's add to it.
Okay.
All right. So, Yavia is going to take you guys directly towards the Dreamweavers Amphitheater, the court outside of the throne room. As you guys,
That being said,
good.
before we go in,
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Sure. No. Go ahead.
She would want to make sure that she would remember the court etiquette and stuff like that, the deep curtsies, the stuff like, that sort of thing, the formal speak if spoken to by Tanya and stuff like that. Do I roll a history check for that?
Yeah.
For what she would remember?
And then I will ask for a performance check to practice.
Damn it.
18 is mine, and that was a good one. So we're both 18, not too bad.
Y'all are well matched.
Yay. And performance, you said?
I'm actually going to burn my inspiration for that one.
Very well. Burn another inspiration.
Because I went to school, Bard School, in the capital. Much better.
Okay, with the 35, you'll recall all the historical traditions of the court. I will say that within that, you will recall that sometimes the traditions change without a lot of reason, but you'll remember everything you knew.
Flair and pizzazz. You can't go wrong with flair and pizzazz.
And with the
I would
17
encourage
that-
you to say that at work next time, sir.
So, yeah, that's right.
I challenge and dare you to use jazz hands next time.
Please do it. Please do
No,
it. I know who your
I
boss
walk
is.
up there and say, I am the most hated dude in all the organization. Or second most.
So, with her performance, with her history, she's going in with full knowledge that things very well could have changed. So I'm gonna take that as it's decent, but I think something could have changed very
Sure.
well.
Twilight, you've been granted inspiration once again. People want you to succeed.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I'll be needing it today. Just saying the dice
Yeah.
is not your friends today. All right. Well, you guys will make your way towards the amphitheater. Oh. It's a beautiful and festive place outside of the court itself. The palace waters are pouring out into a fountain that explodes with fireworks that are contained into the boundaries of the fountain itself. Their combination of fire and water and rainbows and dazzling light. It's nearly hypnotic to anyone who isn't as well fortified against the charms as y'all are. You're going to see several less distinguished races here. Fascinated and enthralled. Wanderers who've been trapped here by the beauty of such a palace. The delightful rainbow up ahead indicates that Queen Titania is probably in a great mood right now. You see flower petals falling from the sky, and the mood is peaceful and cheerful.
So is this a bad time to cast Mass Suggestion and try Flash Mob?
Roll an insight check, please.
Insight. There we go.
With a 19, sir. Not only is this a great time to do so, it may help you out, depending on what you decide to do the flash mob on. What song are you going to engage this flash mob in?
So, in Twilight's mind, the thing that when it comes to him is something like Genie from Aladdin, Prince Ali entering into the palace.
Prince Twilight, dashing is he with Bahunkus Grande.
We're talking full lights, we're talking elephants, we're talking flamingos, we're talking minor illusions, we're talking material plane, things that the Fey realms have not seen across his travels, across the multiple planes for his picking up of Covet Munson returning to the courts.
Understood.
And how about a moose doing a dance?
Which dance is he doing?
The fandango.
The fandango. Understood.
Scaramouche.
Scaramouche. Scaramouche.
Scaramouche.
So, are all of you going to participate on this? And the question is, are you afflicting your party with this mass suggestion, Twilight?
I am not saving anybody from this wisdom saving throw. So they have everybody that I can see. Does it? Hold on, let me see. Up to. Hold on. I think it's only 12 people at 6th level.
Yavia succeeded and will not be participating. He's going to be, pun intended, a stick in the mud.
More like a vine in the mud.
Right? So, all of y'all are going to be attempting this. Please roll your wisdom saving throws. That'll be a 19. Islaren, are you going to choose to participate or not? Your option. And are you providing your order of protection to your friends here?
Absolutely providing the aura of protection. And no, I think Islam will stand back and not participate.
Okay, Ayla, are you going to participate in a flash mob of Prince Ali proportions?
Well, I just rolled a 16 on my wisdom save. I don't know.
Well, you have +5
next
to
to
it.
me, so it's a 21 now.
So it's a suggestion that you can turn down should you choose to.
Can I use inspiration to reroll?
Yes, you can.
No.
Well, even with the 21, that doesn't. What if that be?
You gotta be a 19.
19.
Oh, 21 will be the 19. I'm good.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll do
So
that.
is anyone participating in Twilight's flash mob, or are y'all just going to walk along?
I am going to participate because
Yeah?
he's my husband. It's my husband. I'm going to participate.
Yeah,
right.
I will. I will.
Willingly submitting? Understood?
Yeah,
Cool.
me too.
Awesome.
Wait, what could be more embarrassing than a moose doing the fandango?
Me doing the fandango. Well, as you guys do so, Twilight, is this flash mob in celebration of you and your arrival?
This celebration is in our return to the court and being escorted by Yazia as well.
Very well. Cool. So, the crowd here is going to start circling and dancing around you Bollywood style. As the
That's it
musical
exactly.
number engages all around you.
There's a 34 on the performance.
That's really good. Twilight, you're the best dancer here.
Next to Winkle, who got a 22.
Yes?
A crit.
34 is bigger than 22, and you can't critically succeed skill checks. Nice try. Not in this group. Twilight's just that much better with his feet. Oh, as you guys dance your way towards the palace, you will be ushered by the flash mob directly into the throne room, past the line of courtiers, and directly into the audience chamber of Queen Titania of the Fae. As the performance comes to a halt in here, Queen Titania is on the throne, and you can't help but notice that she was tapping her foot as you guys arrive. Well, welcome in. How are each of you? Twilight's Call and Covet Von Sin with friends. And you brought Yavia with you. Yavia, you and I are going to have a talk later. Yavia looks at the
Twilight will
situation.
give a very deep bow to the queen.
Do the rest of you?
Of course, Covet would.
I'm doing a deep curtsy to the floor.
Hey,
Hallelujah.
the moose is doing a wonderful military bow to the queen.
Oh. You've come home, Covet. It's nice to see you.
It has been a long time coming.
Indeed. Are you well?
I am well.
It's a pleasure to see you. Winkle of the Plains, I believe.
Yes, queen. It is good to be in your presence.
And a little birdie told me that you are Ayla Taylor, his husband.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You realize that the mistake is that she was told you were his husband.
In actuality, Your Majesty, I am Winkle's wife.
Ah, that makes more sense than what I was told.
I would imagine.
And you are his Slarin. Is that true?
It is true. At your grace.
Smiles at you. It's been some time since a mortal was here with such quiet, courteous behavior. She pets a small bunny at her side. It's cream and chocolate spotted.
Just out of curiosity, is this bunny's name Cadbury?
Ew.
Okay.
Probably named Nestle.
No, sadly. Can I get a history check for you to recall that character's name? The little bunny's name?
21.
Right. His name is Sancho.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Sancho has been here for a very long time after having crossed Queen Titania of the Fae one too many times. And is now one of her pets. You're Eowyn the Haughty, if I've been told truthfully.
Who's been here?
Eowyn, you've also been granted inspiration.
I believe that secondary version is in reference to being a pyromancer.
Oh, pyromancer. How delightful. Can you do a trick?
May I politely decline?
Can I get a persuasion check? As you are
I love
asking
that.
to say no.
I love that so much. May I politely decline?
At 18, we're going to see where we're at. What is Queen Titania's mood like today? We're just rolling for mood here. You're so polite. Yes, you can politely decline today. But in the future, I'd love to see a little bit of a fireworks show.
I'll keep that in mind, Your Majesty.
And you are Twilight's Call of the Shantara Grove. And at Shantara Grove, a cloud passes over the sun before clearing up again.
Always a pleasure to be in your presence, Your Grace. And I
We're
hope
such a-
to rectify the blight that it currently plagues my homeland.
The cloud stops going from left to right and then goes right to left towards the sun. A blight. Oh. You don't believe I'm responsible for that, do you?
Of course not, Your Grace.
I'm glad. So you came for business? What I'm hearing, not to see me, but for your own aims.
Partially.
For the record,
As
before
Kevin
you
speaks
guys
up.
do anything else, flattery gets you far in Queen Titania's court. Jumping straight to business may not be the best course of action.
We came to pay our respects, to bask in your presence, and of course to return my beautiful bride to her parents.
Your
As
bride!
well as,
Oh
of
dear.
course.
I don't recall officiating a wedding. Do any of you? As she asks the court. And the court all start shaking their head no.
Of course, we would love it if you would officiate a ceremony.
Oh, well. I could. But this isn't the right place. Not today. But I loved the flash mob. That's been quite original and a new thing here in Aschellion. We'll have to have them on a more regular basis. You realize she's thinking about scheduling performances. He's going to be scheduling spontaneous performances, which is going to defeat the point of a flash mob. So, how can I help you today? Considering the two of you aren't married in the eyes of the court, but instead are dashing rescuer and damsel in distress. You, Twilight, should be rewarded. Don't you agree? For your chivalrous act of daring do in rescuing such a long-lost daughter of Aschellion.
The only reward I seek, Your Majesty, is Covet as my beautiful bride.
We'll take care of that tomorrow, then. Granted, tomorrow we will have a wedding between Twilight's Call and Covet von Sin. But today, she stands and steps down off of the dais towards you. Are you standing or are you kneeling, Twilight?
Kneeling.
He comes up to you and reaching up into the air, he draws a sword from midair. It glitters and shimmers with rainbow energy. The fine blade weighs nothing. Covet, you've seen this done before. As a thrill runs down your spine, you know what's about to happen. You look on it in pride at your husband as he's kneeling before the queen of the Fey Courts. She stands there, rescuer, champion of the distraught, Twilight's Call, son of Night's Call, hero of Aschellion. I hereby dub thee Sir Twilight's Call, Knight of Aschellion, and emissary to the downtrodden and those who are lost. Rise, Sir Twilight, for tomorrow you will be wed to your rescuee. Such a delightful storybook as she taps the sword on either side of Twilight's shoulders. It feels good. There's a wash of pleasure from each time this sword touches your shoulders. It's not indecent, it's just blissful. It's that full comforting release of, wow, you've achieved it. You're where you are supposed to be. And can't help it, Twilight. Man, she's beautiful. Yes, you're committed to your wife. But as eye candy and as someone who is objectively beautiful, she's there. He smiles down at you, and that smile is winning. It is almost as good as Covet's when she says, "Good job, Twilight."
Almost.
Almost.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Almost.
Almost. There's a personal connection that's missing there. But if you had that, she'd nail it. She looks down at you, and you are filled with pride at your accomplishment of bringing Covet von Sin home. She says, "Now rise, Twilight's call, and the gang of 4 that have helped rescue our daughter." She gestures with her hand and her sword for all of you to rise.
Rise.
We stand up.
You are guests of Aschellion. Welcome, and you may take up residence here for at least tomorrow. We will put you up in the Rainbow Halls. Each of you will be given your own rooms. You will be taken care of. All your needs will be met. And should you have want for anything, just speak what you need. Our people will do our best to reward you for such acts of brave chivalry in face of grave danger. And after the wedding tomorrow, on the subsequent day, we will darken the skies as we discuss the Shantara Grove and how we will liberate it from the darkness. The cloud passes over the sun just a moment before returning to sunlight.
Your Majesty, may we also discuss Yavia's role in bringing me back during that time?
He looks at Yavia, looks at you. Covet learned a valuable lesson. She steps towards you, releasing the sword, which dissolves into a shower of flower petals that never hit the ground. They just disappear as mist.
Covet just straightens her spine just a little bit as the queen comes closer.
He looks at you and leans in. Leans in so close to where no one else in the court's going to be able to hear, but the camera zooms in on her lips. You've care other. He smiles and draws back. You've grown. I'm proud of you, Covet. And it's almost a motherly pride in you as a person, Covet. She looks over at Yavia, standing there, the polar opposite of her. Yavia and I will discuss our relationship in time. You need not concern yourself with her. Yavia looks at the party, but does not say a word. Expectant for you guys to hold up your side of the deal.
I understand that you would like to speak with Yavia about your own relationship, but please know, she was not the one that made me lost. She never stole me.
Gonna get the slightest, almost imperceptible nod from Yavia. Just enough that she acknowledges that you fulfilled your side of the bargain. And Titania looks at you. Truly. Well, that will lend into what. Thank you for declaring that, Covet. I presume you did so without compulsion or manipulation?
No
You're only
compulsion.
speaking the truth?
The truth to my knowledge.
We will discuss this darker topic later. Yavia, your banishment from Aschellion has ended. Yavia is going to curtsy slightly and then stand off to the side with her hands clasped in front of her. There's a slight smile corner of her eyes. So, tomorrow then, the wedding between the Sir Twilight's Call and Covet von Sin, in order to formalize their relationship, which may have been done on another plane of existence, but has not been done here. Therefore, for the evening, the two of you may participate in a sanctioned joining prior to your marriage. She smiles. Let no rumors be spread. The truth is they love each other. And they will formalize it afterward. Going to nod. And the audience with Queen Titania has ended as she turns and rises to the throne once again and sits down. You guys know that you have been dismissed till the morrow.
We
Look
bow,
up,
make her exit.
look up through the skylight. You can see some stars beginning to glimmer in as the sunset begins to start. As you guys turn, ready to depart, or are you guys going to interrupt some way?
I think we go and try to find Covet's parents.
All right.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they could be at the wedding.
Yeah, and I break the news to them.
You look around and here in the court, don't see them. As you come out, Yavia comes with you and is going to pull you aside. Thank you. You held up your side of the bargain, and I will hold up mine. If you seek guidance here in Aschellion, I will guide you. This was not only guidance from the Bitterwood, but guidance here. Require advice. Ask, and I will give you the best advice I can. Going to simply turn and begin striding away, looking around as if she's re-inspecting a home she hasn't visited in many years.
I do hope to see her soon. If not an ally. Well,
At least
start
a confidant.
a confidant.
I think we need to find
And
your parents.
I was going to say, she appears to be a strong person who might be very, very helpful to us in making plans.
She was in charge of. She was the mortal term of a general to the army here at one point.
Yeah, that's what I remembered, and that could be very helpful to us.
I would like to see her be able to restore a relationship, but that's just me. I don't know everything else that went on, so from my perspective. But I guess we better find my parents first. Are you ready, Twilight?
Sure. Why not?
Twilight, before we go, may I speak with you for a moment?
Of course.
I'll pull him off to the side.
What can I do for you, Islar?
Do not ever try to touch my mind with magic like that.
Sometimes you just gotta dance.
If that is the case, you may ask me. I would like to dance.
It was just a
I
grand
would have,
suggestion.
of course. I'm asking that you don't take that kind of suggestion on me.
I understand.
Thank you.
But it was a great
I'll bring it back
idea.
to the rest of it was, and if you had asked and explained why you wanted to do it, I would have participated.
Did you like the dance?
Sloran just pats him on the shoulder and goes back to the group. Refusing to answer the question.
Cool.
Giving him a little smile as she does so.
Good. All right. So, as you guys are out here, one of the guards comes up to you guys, standing about 5'9", except for his ears, which extend him up to 6'7". His armor is very nice. His weapons are handcrafted. The lean heron gun greets you. You're supposed to be finding some rooms, right?
We're actually looking for the Von Sid residence, if you could.
And then we'll look for some rooms, but Von Sin's first.
The Von Sins. Okay. Sure. Of course. My name's Rifer Iron Spring. I'm the captain of the guard. Nice to make your acquaintance. I've heard a
Hello,
lot
Rifer.
about you.
Just GM, I'm just curious. We spent a lot of time at Longstriders.
You've heard of him.
You were on the material plane for a while, weren't you?
He shrugs. Yeah, it's been a while, but yes, I have been.
You were with Longstriders.
Shh. Yes, I have.
Anyone you want us to say hi to?
No, actually, I'd rather not. Thank you, though.
You're welcome. No
Oh.
problem.
It's been a long time, and I'm kind of pleased that leg of my adventure's over.
Ah, retired. Gotcha.
Glad to make
Far
it.
from retired. Captain of the guard doesn't retire.
That's fair. That's fair.
Retired
So,
from the consortium, maybe.
He looks at you. No, not exactly. Just not wanting the word to get out.
Heard. So, I'm looking.
Wild oats and everything.
I'm looking for the Von Sin residence. That's my family.
Oh,
I've
of
heard that they
course.
may have retired from court,
Well,
but it's been 180 years here.
yes. I know where they are. He's going to smile. Let's go. He's going to start walking.
I follow.
We'll
Okay.
follow.
So, has your journey been well so far?
It's been unique.
Define well.
It, well, you know what I mean. Being from the material plane or from the Fey realms, I presume you've had quite the trip.
That is true.
Witches, Wendigos, Brick
Or-
Grove,
Portals that need to be closed. You know.
Forest.
Oh, I hate this forest.
Ugh.
Book you in his peace pipe.
No, fuck that guy. No, I
Fuck
hate this
that guy.
forest. The spores are wet and slimy, and they get everywhere.
But the crystal dragon's gone.
Really?
As you can see, as she twirls.
Oh, congratulations! It's very pretty.
Thank
Doesn't
you.
care. He moves on.
Yeah. Figured as much. I mean, it's very Fey.
Yep. So, he's going to walk you guys through a variety of city streets until you guys arrive at a place that Covet will recall very well. Covet, you guys are going to be escorted into the Library of Unwritten Tomes.
Fabulous.
Was one of your favorite places to come and hang out. Not that
There's
this is a
still
surprise
so
at all.
many. Not at all. How many people are surprised? Raise your hand.
Is it possible to like lower my hand?
As you guys come in, Covet, you know exactly where the books are that you weren't supposed to be reading.
Maybe.
Wherever that TBR or the TBR list is to be read.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that list, you can point to the books that are on it still.
Yeah, so I need to read that one and that one. Not that one. No, the one that's like the third shelf.
What's this
up.
one over here?
Oh.
What's the title of that one, Covet?
The Sweat Among Us?
No. The Dark and the Restless.
The Dark and the Restless.
Definitely not
I
one
like
meant for
Jim-
younger.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This mortal has a question. How do
Half
you
mortal.
read books that aren't written? This is the
Your
library of
imagination.
unwritten, at the library of unwritten tomes. How does this work?
Oh, Ayla. And she walks over to
Don't
the
shake your
desk.
head at me. I'm immortal and this is weird.
You're half immortal.
A
I
woman
know that, but I was
walks up
raised
from
a
behind you
mortal
guys.
woman. And
and is-
Dad never told me about anything like this.
A woman walks up from behind you guys. The Library of Unwritten Tomes is a collection of books that write themselves using your own imagination.
Oh, amazing.
Give me a name of a city. Give me a name of a city.
Montgomery.
In the game.
Oh, in the game.
Should
Should I?
Okay, for the record, okay, he gets in his car and he's like, okay, let's go. Where are we going?
That's pretty much me.
Yeah, for real.
I wonder if they have a book on Debbie does Shaddai. Yeah, that place.
Should I?
Shaddai.
The woman
It's
smiles
Deborah.
at you and goes over to the bookcase and finds Debbie Does Shatter Shaddai. Pulling it out, she smiles. You might find this one a little bit scandalous. She hands it to Covet and smiles before leaning in and giving Covet a big hug.
She
It's
gives
been
her.
so long.
Oh, is this her mother?
It is.
Okay. Mother! And she just gives her a big hug.
She gives
It is.
you a great big hug and squeezes tightly. We're home.
I am. It's been a long time coming, but I'm here.
Where have you been? We
You've
heard
been quite
rumors.
busy.
Well, I've been a little all over the place, but mainly the material planes.
Oh dear. Are you okay? And she begins patting you all over.
I'm fine. I'm fine. And that's thanks to my friends here and
Oh dear.
Twilight.
Why are you two dressed the same?
Because we were married on the material planes and we're going to be married tomorrow by Queen Titania.
She swoons, she faints, she falls down.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, Twilight, I should have told you to
Wow.
stand behind her for that. She
I
does that a lot.
If you will recall, I experienced this also when my mother found out.
Walking up swiftly, a handsome man standing 6'2" with dashing good looks that looks remarkably like your husband steps up.
He and I are the same height.
Imagine some daughter marrying someone who looks just like her dad.
I shake his hand.
He reaches out. One moment, sir. He shakes your hand and begins lifting his wife from the unconscious position.
Hey, Daddy.
Covet? You giving us
Don't drop
her
her.
shot?
Don't drop her.
Oh,
You
of
can give me a
course
hug
not.
as soon as we get her situated.
He looks at you as he was literally about to just drop her back on the ground and thunk her head onto the floor.
I would never do that.
No?
Yeah. Well, I'd do it at heart.
There's a
Not
chance
be-
I might do it.
Not
just
be
saying.
mean. I would just
thanks.
forget.
Forget that she's there and yep, thump.
Should we get Mama to the table?
Over to the couch.
Yeah,
He's
to
going
the
to
couch.
reach into a pocket and he's going to pull out some smelling salts. And he's going to waft them under her nose and she's going to shake awake. Oh, my stars.
this happen often?
Well,
The mother shakes her head. It never happens to me. Husband rolls his eyes and nods silently, just locking eyes
I
with Twilight.
understand.
not as often as it used to, I'm assuming.
Of course.
And she, once her mother is situated, she'll stand up and give her father a hug.
As you give him a hug, he holds you tightly. Well, I don't recall being asked for permission, but it has been 180 years.
Let me introduce you to your future son-in-law. This is Twilight's call.
He looks
Sir,
at
now that
you.
we've been officially met, might I have the pleasure of your daughter's hand in marriage?
He looks at you, looks at Covet, lets out a sigh. Well, this day was bound to come. Sir, I must challenge you to a duel.
I would expect nothing less.
Today, Or tomorrow?
This evening, as tomorrow is our wedding day.
Should you survive?
I would hope so because Queen Titania is the one that's actually performing the ceremony.
He raises an eyebrow at that. It would be difficult for her to perform a ceremony on a dead man.
Do you really want to piss off the Queen?
No.
That she just knighted him, so
Ah. So if I win, I'll regain my point in court. If I fail, then you two get married.
sorry,
Interesting.
we're having a horrible connection. I'm sorry, we're having a horrible connection. Can you try that again?
If I win, I regain my appointment to the court. And if I lose, my daughter marries you. Is that what I'm told?
You lost your appointment to court?
Of course.
Why?
That's a discussion for another day in another place.
I'm meeting with the Queen tomorrow. Not just for the ceremony, for other things too. What happened?
It's not your concern, dear.
You are my father, and I believe it is my concern.
We've protected you from the ramifications. Everything's fine. Your suitor and I will have our duel later this evening.
You did mention, Covet, that you're already married on the material plane and have been living that way for years.
Yeah.
Your mother steps forward. Coveteer, this has to be done.
I look forward to it, good sir.
Twilight.
Covet, you recall that your father is not just a distinguished and capable swordsman, but is the sword trainer for Queen Titania of the Fae. He
That's
trains
why
the
she's-
swords people here. He's the best duelist the Fae realms.
And that's
Would he have been my instructor at the College of Swords?
No, he would have taught your instructor.
Okay.
but would he have known of him?
Oh yeah, would have known of. So, tonight, where should we do it? Here, too many books and too many eyes. I propose the Everfall Cascade.
Why not just right out front?
Out front, sir.
Of course.
You've been
It
gone
should be an
far
intimate
too
affair.
long. He's going to pull you aside, Twilight, kindly, like almost fatherly like. And he's going to hold you by your elbow. This is supposed to be a big deal. Either I'm going to regain my point in court, or you're going to marry my daughter. We need to do this in the biggest and grandest way possible in order to gain the biggest benefit. Do you understand?
So you want an audience?
I want the audience.
I understand. Of course. You should have seen the audience we had today going into the court.
I heard of it. If the raucous rabble is what you're talking about.
Flash mobs are all the rage.
See, it is kind of my style. But I must hereby perform the official challenge. Don't mind, do you?
No, go right ahead.
He takes off a white glove and slaps you across the face with it. I hereby challenge you to a duel for the honor of my daughter and for my place in court. Be held at the Everfall Cascade dueling grounds in front of everyone and the Queen. Tonight, the first sword strike happens at sundown. You have an hour. Prepare yourself.
Does it hit
Does what hit?
his glove?
Oh, it's a formality. You said go ahead, so he did. Yeah. It's just a little feather slap of white glove.
Twilight takes his off and does the same. Very well, I accept.
He looks at you and smiles as the formalities of this duel have been formalized.
So I think he did his a little bit hard and actually applied a little bit of strength.
A little bit, Twilight does. Does Twilight apply more force than he did?
Not intentionally. I think he was just a little bit nervous.
Maybe a little out of practice with the details of this.
Right.
Understood. He looks at you and smiles. Well, then shall see you at the Emberfall Cascade in an hour then. And he's going to go over to his wife and scooping her up, he's going to give Covet a kiss on the forehead. I'm going to kill your husband. I'll see him later. Wife, come with me. They're both going to smile sweetly at you, Covet, giving you a hug. And they're going to depart. Go towards the cascade. Do you want to go with?
She's going to wait with Twilight
Very well.
to prepare.
Understood.
And she's flabbergasted, but not, because this is so their speed. And she's just going to look at him and be like, you know who he is.
But of course,
Are you insane?
he's out of practice, and you forgot what I just did with the dragon.
I'm sorry, this whole thing is insane to me.
He's the instructor, the sword instructor for Queen Titania, and you're gonna get yourself killed.
I'll get better.
Twilight? Twilight, are you going to need a second? Even though I have my axe, Eowyn is an excellent swords person.
The second only acts if cowardice is seen, and I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Eowyn, would you
But-
accept the role as the second for this duel?
Who, me? Yeah.
No, Eowyn.
Eowyn would be better.
Would you accept being the right-hand man for Twilight?
Is that allowed? It was unfair.
Doesn't care?
It feels unfair.
Oh, it feels it's unfair. Understood?
Seconds
I agree.
Seconds are very common. It's
Very
not
common.
unfair.
It's very normal.
Yeah. It's
Even though
very,
you've been living for man and what if you'd had kids? Would they still do this?
Yep.
Absolutely ridiculous.
it's the Fey realms. It's not the material plane.
I know. I'm beginning to really understand that. Anything wonky, weird, or unfair, they do here.
in your perspective.
Yes, in my perspective. But I'm
But it's
sorry
normal here.
to see a couple who have been married for 10 plus years and now you may not be and he may die. It's ridiculous.
How many times were you married?
I've been married 3 times so that it is recognized in all countries.
Yeah, but nobody accepted the one that you had.
But
So you
they
had to
did-
have it again.
But they
And
didn't.
again.
But they didn't threaten to kill him either.
Did you remember
Mooseberry.
that conversation between your dad and Winkle?
He wasn't going to kill him.
That you know of.
Yes, he did. Was. Your mother was ready to kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know my mother was ready to kill you, but my mother thinks that killing a fly is a constitutional debate. It should never be done. It's kind of like that country we visited one time, or I visited one time, Germany, that don't let you kill any bugs.
Actually, that's fair.
So, Twilight, are there any preparations you'd like to make before going to the Emberfall Cascade?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
To die.
No, I'm too young to be a widow.
If the situation gets dire, I won't be against assisting.
Okay.
I will promise you this, I will keep my mouth shut at the duel because y'all know I'm an outspoken person. I will say things to y'all, but I will keep my mouth shut at the duel. I don't want to make things worse.
I went for school for this.
All right. So,
Let's see.
He was not prepared, so he's fixing it. He'll
Okay.
be with you momentarily.
as Covet rubs his shoulders and polishes his sword in preparation for the duel. Twilight is getting ready with all the preparations that the party can provide. What potential preparations would you provide? Does anyone have anything they want to give him as he's going to have to do this one-on-one?
I can't be inspiring or anything.
Twilight? Are you
So
Are you
the
prepared
one
for
thing
this?
that he will do is he will apply oil of sharpness to his sword.
Okay.
I am prepared for this.
Very well. Cool.
all right? Well then, before you go, I know you are confident in your skills. I know that you are prodigious with blade and bow and spell. Just make sure that the confidence does not become overconfident. Be vigilant. Know that he will try to surprise you. Then let your skill carry the day. I'm gonna grant you 22 temporary hit points.
Well, thank you.
I'm going to walk up to Twilight and says, "There's not a whole lot I can do, but I am going to cast aid on you, uh, which will allow you to gain more hit points, uh, 5 points for every level above level 2.
What's up?
15.
15 temporary hit points.
All right, had 10 hit points.
Okay.
Aid goes to your max HP.
Yeah,
Max HP.
yeah.
How many?
15.
Aid.
How many
15.
points? 15.
To max HP?
Yes.
Yep.
Nice.
All right.
So you have aid cast on you.
Yep. All right. Ready to go to the Emberfall Cascade?
Could I drink a potion or no?
That's up to you.
I did too. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will consume a potion of heroism for this one.
Very well. Cool. So as you guys leave the library, it's not a long walk to the Everfall Cascade. As the sun is beginning to set, you guys have 30 minutes before the sun's going down. Your father, Covet, is standing on the surface of the water over there, looking dashingly handsome with your mother. They greet you and wave.
Covet waves in return, which turns to Twilight and says, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
Of course.
The GM
She-
turns to the party. Are you sure you want to do this? As the mother gives the husband a kiss on the lips that lasts far too long for Covet's liking.
So she in turn kisses Twilight. Lasts far too long for their liking.
Except
What
your
is
mother's
her
just
father's
watching,
name?
and your mother's watching intently this kiss. It will raise an eyebrow, and then whisper something to your father, who gives her a nod.
Their names are Silric Sin, that's my father, and my mother's name is Aragella Vaughn, and so the child will get the combined name.
Let's go. Right? So, he gestures to the surface of the water there, Twilight.
I stand on the shore.
Okay. He looks at you. You have a problem. Is there a difficulty?
I take a step in the water to see if it'll support my weight.
He looks at you doing so and realizes the situation. He's going to... The camera catches a finger flick. Just the camera zooms in on his finger for a moment. And a subtly cast spell casts water walking on you. As your
And
footstep
Twilight will
touches the surface,
we'll walk out there.
he nods at you. I didn't think you would have any problems with this.
Twilight will not.
Do you say anything to him at this point as he acknowledges your ability to walk on water?
Twilight will just give a subtle nod in acknowledgement.
Well, I will stand and I challenge you, Twilight's Call, the rescue of my daughter and supposed suitor for her hand in marriage. I challenge you for the honor of my daughter and for my place in the court. You have accepted by appearing here and not being a coward, running and fleeing to the far reaches of the Fey realms. For that, at least, I thank you.
And Twilight will respond in kind. I stand here as the man who was sent, designated as the one who was deemed able to go, find, seek out, and return your daughter unharmed. Has done so successfully.
At the
And
term
has
unharmed,
brought
he
her
raises an eyebrow, but continue.
Brought her before the court, shown her to be of tried, true, worthy of her capabilities, has seen what she has been able to do across multiple planes, has been at her side across the material planes, has fought with her, beside her, has fallen in love with her, and stands before you now not only as one who seeks her hand in marriage, but as one who wishes to be her partner in this life and the next and any others and beyond. One willing to risk his life before your blade.
So be it, Twilight's Call. And he will draw a rapier. As the blade slowly comes out of the scabbard, the basket hilt on this is encrusted in gems and swirls. It's the finest sword you have ever imagined, Twilight. The blade of it is etched with runes and his name. As the runes emerge into the air, each of the runes begins to glow. This moonblade. Normally, the moonblades that you're familiar with have 1, 2, maybe even 7 runes. You lost count at 40 as this sword comes out. The point of it glows as the black blade is illuminated by the runes along its length. He smiles at you, young man. Let us begin, as he will give you a salute with his blade, very formal, and extend his point towards you.
Twilight will also bring out his rapier. While it is not a moon blade, but it is also a fine blade. You see that it is a writhing mass of twisted snakes formed an elegant basket hilt around the handle. It is a strange rapier, but it is a verdant sheen along a polished blade. The handle itself is scaled like the flesh of a serpent and black leathered, unundoling beneath your gaze as if it were alive. And he will bring it up. He'll bring it into a formal salute as he was taught in school, and then he'll bring it down and
Need a
prepare for the
performance
duel.
check. Would you like to use your inspiration?
It was at 29.
What's
I'm
it,
not
29?
sure why it clicked 3 times.
29, I'm sorry. But we will hide the second one there. There you go. With the 29, he nods, acknowledgement of your formality. He extends the point to touch yours. Do you engage?
Go tip to tip.
As the gentle dink of the two blades touch, combat erupts. Twilight. He does not act first. He's going to wait for you.
So Twilight will attack, but he will also apply a flourish associated with this.
Very well.
Because
Very well.
he wants to see what this master has, and he wants to be prepared.
Very well. With a 23.
Plus the flourish. So let's see what this comes in. So it's
25? That's
no,
defensive.
so that's the defensive. So it adds 2 to his AC.
Okay. As your strike steps forward, he rotates his shoulders and the point of your blade slides harmlessly into the air. He gestures with his blade. Ah, very good. And he will tap your sword with the side of his. Again.
So he's just trying me out, huh?
So far.
So why not? Twilight will attack again.
With a 37. What the hell? 37. Understood. Your blade catches and slides along, and you're going to see that he casts a spell. The spell is a shield that comes up. Energy barrier catches, and as your own defense flourish comes back, you hear the loud clang as his sword parries, casts shield, and the energy barrier barely holds as he has an AC of 38 currently.
Oh wow.
His riposte comes back and you block that as well. The loud clanging of the swords fills this canyon. They're able to be heard over the crash of the waterfalls. He looks at you and smiles. Well struck. And it's your turn again. As your defense held against his strike. I don't even have to roll. He can't get there.
I can keep. We'll try again.
Very well. With a 33,
Yeah.
he parries again. He smiles and the riposte comes. And this time it's in earnest. With a 31, the point of his blade slides right next to your heart. You feel the blade cut directly into your clothes and slide along the outside of your skin and out the back of your clothing. You suffer no damage as the blade comes free. He looks at you and gives you a wink. I'm gonna send you a message. There you go. Go ahead. You see what he's doing. With the performance of a 23, the rest of the party sees as Twilight is run through completely by the sword.
You hear Covet scream.
The blade comes free, and with a swift wipe of the blade, the water around your father gushes upwards to obfuscate the two of them for a moment. You're going to hear clang, 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 clang from inside. When the mist falls, Twilight, it's your turn again. What would you like to do?
We'll strike again.
With a 28, you gained advantage over him for a moment there during the mist. The 38 is what will strike. He turns his body, and his uncanny dodge is going to reduce the damage of this attack as you will scratch him. He looks at you. Well struck. I yield. I yield. Such youth and exuberance. The skill and the duel is yours. As he falls to the surface of the water.
Twilight will pull the sword away and offer a hand.
He looks up at you and gets up on his own. With your hand still extended, he reaches out. Well, such a vigorous man. My daughter would be lucky to marry such a man. Very well. I guess that I must concede my space in court and formally retire on a permanent basis. And you may marry my daughter on the morrow.
Twilight will actually give a half bow to this man.
He returns the bow and shakes your hand with a firm handshake. He pulls you in and whispers into your ear, where only the camera can hear. And for a moment, the world goes silent, Twilight. And the only thing you can hear is his words. You ever hurt her, I will not play around.
Or hurt her, I would expect you not to.
His blade is still drawn, and he will simply tap it on that little crystal in the center of your outfit. I'm sorry for harming your gown. And he's going to cast Mending on your outfit. And then his own. As his wife strides confidently forward, you can tell she was not worried at all during the entirety of this duel. To her, the outcome was predetermined. Twilight, you may have an inkling that the outcome was predetermined as well.
Of course.
However, the ceremony of this is completed. Covet, your mother comes up to you, and with faux tears in her eyes, crocodile tears, she hugs you, feigning sorrow at the loss of her daughter.
Okay, so just because she thinks she saw her husband be run through, but he's still walking. I'm gonna play fair. I'm gonna do an insight just
Sure.
to be sure. 22.
Did not beat the 23. Your husband is grievously injured, and your mom is mourning with you.
She just hugs her because she doesn't see what she needs.
He's gonna cast healing word on himself. Bird!
And she runs over to Twilight, and she like starts checking his body and stuff like that. And then she sees that he's fine. At that point, she looks at him and then looks at her dad, glares.
He smiles at you, leans in, and like he did with Twilight, whispers into your ear, "Had to put on a good show for my retirement."
It's been 180 years for you. It's been 20 years for me. I should have known this was coming.
I couldn't pass up an opportunity to learn from the master.
Of course. And you've got some talent. A little bit of practice, and you could have absolutely killed me in one strike. Keep it up. You've won this day.
Well, I mean, as you've... I guess introductions had better be afforded.
Oh, no.
As you know, this
Twilight's
Twilight's
call
call.
is known to me. After
But the
all, I
rest of my
trained
friends.
his father. I've met you before, young man. Recognize the sword, and I recognize the style. While you are very talented, I must be beyond my prime at this point and have lost to the better man.
We both know that's not true.
He leans in. Everyone else must know it.
Well, since
The
this...
truth is not something to get hung up on, Lord Twilight. The truth is what people believe. Whether it is true or not does not matter. What they believe is what is used to fashion societies. Everyone will treat you now as the greatest swordsman in the Fey realms. We have publicly displayed that you have surpassed me, forced me into retirement. Thus, I will be the one challenged, and you will not. I retire from court, and will have the action and excitement of dueling once again, earning my place amongst the rabble, while you can focus on courtly things, politics. My wife, of course, loves watching me fight and knows what is actually in my hand.
Cabot raises an eyebrow at that comment because she knows all the all the comments that go along with it.
Yep. They've been married for 100 and 200 years, maybe longer.
Something like that. Something like that. 250, I think, closer. According to the Fey realms. So, with that being said, should we head back to the library to discuss the wedding ceremony that's happening tomorrow?
Well, I suppose so. As your mother comes over, this is a pretty dress, but not good enough for the wedding.
Understood.
After all, you'll have to wear red.
Heard.
Ah.
Not that red wedding. Oh my gosh, everybody lives.
So, as your mother and father have officially and in front of everyone approved of the wedding, you guys can go off for dinner as the sun goes behind the mountain in the Fey Realms. Leading into night, the stars will spread across. That's where we're going to end for today. Next time, we will have the wedding of Twilight's Call, or the preparations for Twilight's Call. We'll have the preparations. We'll do preparations and other things next week. But with that, awesome. We'll do preparations for the wedding and a little bit of discussion about what happens here. You guys may even be given some small jobs to do here in Aschellion from your parents, as tonight might take a while. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. If someone wants to play my games, I'd love to talk to them. But otherwise, we'll be back this evening with the Rift Wardens, as they're in Ryport, staying at a brothel. Take care and have a wonderful day. For those on Twitch, thanks for coming and hanging out. We are raiding someone, so stick around for a few moments so that we can raid with as many people as possible. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Be safe.